Today inside of Roblox's Tower Heroes, I'm going to be giving you a ranking of every single mimic skin inside of the game. I'll be showing which ones, in my opinion, I think are the best and which ones I think are the worst. Basically, what an overview of a mimic skin, in case for some reason you don't know, it's basically any skin that you get from obtaining a special mimic within the game. For example, the Miner Kid right here, which you can get on Canyon Calamity, you can get by defeating one of these right here. It is going to be a minecart mimic right here. These are mimics that are special and sometimes are exclusive to a map or an event, like this Easter mimic and this candy mimic right here. And with each of these special mimics, you get a special skin that goes along with it. For example, when you obtain the candy mimic, you get this candy bag skin for Dumpster Child right here. Like I just mentioned a moment ago, this Miner Kid is one that you get for obtaining the minecart mimic. This Nico skin for Lemonade Cat is one that you get by obtaining the bot mimic, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get into the rankings for today's video. Number 18, the Wiki Mimic skin. Okay, so it's finally time to say it. I do not like this skin. I would dare say that I actually hate this skin and this mimic as well, because mainly, one, it looks super weird and super creepy, but two, I don't understand what the deal with this thing is. The only thing I really kind of like about it is the hammer. Everything else does not make sense whatsoever, and I'm not even a fan of the level 5 hammer. So I mean, I just don't get what this thing is. I don't understand why it's in Tower Heroes, why they designed it like this. It's not cool in my opinion. It just doesn't look very Tower Heroes like, but anyway, that's just my opinion on it. It's in last place for me, so that's just my honest opinion. But a massive shout out to HM57 Windmaster right here for allowing me to be able and use this skin. It's super hard to come across. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Number 17, we have the Spookiner skin, but real quick, shout out to Ado0115 right here for allowing me to be able and use this skin. Another pretty hard one to come across. And same kind of reason with this skin as was with the Wiki Mimic. It's literally, it looks like a Halloween skin, but it's for any time of the game. You can obtain this any year around, and if you guys know me, I hate Halloween with a passion, just the creepiness about it. I do understand this is supposed to look like Spookiner's avatar, but in my opinion, Spookiner, get a better avatar. I'm sorry, I don't like this skin or the way it looks, just too creepy, and for the discount dog, it's not a favorite skin of mine. Number 16, Students. Now this is a huge shout out to Norkuba7 right here, or Monkey Man as he is known in Roblox right now. But the thing about Students is it's literally odd port with different characters, and I'm not even a big fan of these characters. These actually, like, these are the enemies of the map. These are not even like the good guys. They're like, I think they're supposed to even, they look like bullies, at least at the school almost, and I am not a fan of that at all. I mean, just look at the little bunny person down there. Like that I don't like this skin very much. It's super basic to me. It's just a replacement of other skins. I'm not even a big fan of the original Oddport skin, really. This is a look at the summons right here. And what's the deal with Eddie and those horns right there? I mean, come on, man. So just not a favorite skin, just kind of basic. Would like to see a little bit more from Oddport as well, from just instead of just putting the other skins in for this one. So that's my opinion on the Student skin. It's going to be coming in at number 16, I'm sorry. And also I want to give a bigger shout out to Monkey Man right here. He did not even want to be shouted out. He did not care about it. So for that reason, I'm pushing that even further. Thank you for being humble about this and allowing me to be able to use this skin. Number 15, Blastech Brawler skin for Fracture. This is a skin that you can get in Blastech Barrage, and shout out to Pokemon Head 2 for allowing me to be able and showcase this skin right here. This is levels 1 and 2, and oh look, he's even going to turn them around for us right there. Thank you so much, my man. Let's see. I'm going to start off by saying, again, this is one of the more creepy skins. I'm not a fan of Blastech Barrage, or I should say the Blastech Brawler, because it is kind of creepy looking, but I will give them this. I would rather use this skin than the Fracture skin inside of the game, and because I think it's cool that it's like a robot skin. It kind of makes a little bit more sense than just having a skeleton. So I mean, I'm not a big fan because it is creepy looking, but again, I'm not a big fan of Blastech Brawler either. So that's just my opinion on this skin right here. Next up, we've got the Pie Pyara or Payara skin for Wizard right here, and a shout out to Henry Gamer 2020. He actually has a few mimics inside of this video that he let me borrow, so this is a big overall shout out for all of those right now. Thank you so much for allowing me to use those. But in essence, with this skin right here, it's not that I really hate it. It's better than some of those mentioned before, but I mean, it's just a little kiddish, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you look in levels 1 and 2, it just like looks like something you'd see off of Bubble Guppies or something like that. Just not a personal favorite skin of mine. Nothing that I really just overall hate about this skin. I'm not a big Wizard fan anyway. So between those two things, it's just not a favorite skin of mine, but nothing just absolutely I hate about it either. Nothing too creepy, anything like that. Coming in at number 13, we have the cat skin for Jester. A shout out to Sonic Gamer 555550 right here for allowing me to be able to use this one. He's even dressed up as the cat mimic itself. Well done for that. Glad we could see that as well. Anyway, this is one of those skins that's actually pretty cute. I would use this one for Jester any day of the week if I actually had it, but it's ranked so high up on the list. One, because I'm not a big fan of Idle Encore, just not my favorite map, don't like the theme of it, but two, I'm also not a cat person. I'm a big dog person as well, so that is a big part of it. But I mean, if you look at these level 4 and level 5 right here, this is so stinking awesome. This cracks me up with the fat cat at the very end. Again, I would use Jester for this one because I'm not a big fan of Jester himself for this, so I would actually use this cat skin if I had it. So good job on the skin, just kind of basic, and I'm not a cat person. All right, we're coming in at number 12 with Stump right here. We're now kind of past all the ones with flaws, and now we're just looking at some of the cool ones in my opinion inside the game. This is definitely a cool one. Sadly, I could not find anyone with it. This is one of the rarest mimics to be able to get inside the game, rarest skins. It comes from the Battle Mimic, but super cool. Again, this is for Branch, and if I had this, I would absolutely use this if I had it, because look at this, it's just so cool. It's ranked higher on the list just because there are some better ones in my opinion that I like more than this one. It's a little bit basic, it's just Stump, so but super cool. I would definitely use this one if I had it. Number 11, we're going to be taking a look at the Goblin skin. A shout out to Dog 2020 for letting me use this skin on both El Goblino and Hot Dog Frank. Thank you so much for letting me see them both. This is the one for Hot Dog Frank right here because this skin actually goes on both of the heroes, and this is a super cool skin. The Goblin is like a classic hero, or not hero, a enemy inside of the game, kind of like the slimes that go hand in hand. So to see this as a skin looks super cool. They didn't do anything just real creepy to it or all either, which I'm very impressed with, and this is it for El Goblino as well. If I had El Goblino, which I have no desire to get, but if I had it, I would use this skin on it absolutely all of the time, except for Christmas. I'd probably use the snowman skin then. But anyway, back over here to Hot Dog Frank. It actually has this little like what is the thing called? It's like a wrecking ball type thing, spike ball or something that throws around to the enemies. Super cool. A little violent maybe, but definitely super cool. I love the design of this one. Number 10, we've got one of the mimics that I actually own myself. Yippee. So shout out to me, I guess. Is that how this works? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're looking at the Nico skin for Lemonade Cat now, and look at this. This is one of the most coveted Lemonade cat skins in the game, so it's pretty cool that I was able to get this one pretty early on as a Tower Heroes player. But anyway, I'm not really entirely sure what this is. I think it's supposed to be something from another game. It was something from a collaboration, I want to say, but the design of it is super cool. Level 5 is absolutely hands down my favorite, with the whole city and the light tower thing at the end. Almost looks like the Washington Monument in Washington DC in the United States. But anyway, this is just a super cool skin. I don't use it very often because there are some other Lemonade Cat skins that I find cooler than this one, but when it comes to a ranking of every single mimic skin, this one is definitely high up on the list just because it is cute, and it is also just it's kind of wholesome. It's just like an evening scene of a city. So with that being said, this one places at number 10 on the mimic list. Number 9, we have the Candy Child inside this game. Now yes, to your surprise, we actually have a Halloween skin ranked a little bit higher up on the list, which is in the top 10 for today. But the thing about it is it's just super cute. cute. I love this skin. There's nothing really creepy about it. It's a dumpster child in a candy bag with a candy bowl. Like, this is what it looks like. It kind of goes from a bag to a better bucket toward the very end. And I love the little rainbow flames that it throws that almost looks like little candy from the bag. It's a super creative skin, and I'll be honest, when it comes to fall and Halloween time, which it's fixing to be very, very soon, I do use this skin inside of the game, and I always have a fun time using it as well. So coming in at number 9, we have the Candy Child in Tower Heroes. Number 8, we've got planets for Car Kid inside of the Mimic list for today. Another shout out to Henry Gamer 2020. This is one of his skins that he let me borrow as well. This is just a super cool overall skin. Nothing too wrong about it at all. It's just a little bit basic in my opinion with the planets. I've never been the biggest fan of the metaverse map. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of these really quick. Right here we've got the little moon over here to the left. That is a super cute one. Then we've got like the rad Mars right here. It's got the chef sunglasses on it. That's super cool. The Earth is sad over here. That kind of makes sense because we are fallen people. Humans are fallen. But anyway, Saturn over here. We've got it with the rings. It looks like it's sleeping, almost sleeping Saturn. And then finally, we've got probably one of my favorite planets inside of the metaverse, and that is Jupiter right here. It's the biggest planet in the solar system. And oh, look at that. The eyes actually go away when you look at it from the back. That's super interesting. But anyway, big eyes right there, big smile. So I like that one a lot. Number 7 on the Mimic list is one that I actually own myself. I just got this one the other day. This is the Miner Kid. Now, I need to stop you right here because I know what you're thinking. You probably think that this skin looks a little bit basic, and to me, I would actually no, I would not say that. The way it's leveled at, like it's done in levels 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it does get a little bit basic there. It's like the same thing repeated over and over again. But I really like Western themed stuff, so this is just perfect. It actually shows Cart Kid dressed up as the actual theme, and they just pulled it off super, super well. It's not like the planets that we just showcased earlier, to where it's like Cart Kid is literally transformed into something else. Like, it's literally Cart Kid himself dressed up in this uniform as a miner, and it is super, super cool. He even has like the mine carts that go back and forth on the tracks, or just like toward the enemies, I guess you could say. But just a super cool skin overall. I really love the theme of this one as well. You might say it's basic, but to me, the smiles that Cart Kid gives, except for level 5, just kind of puts the bow on this skin. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Number 6, Hive Bite. Now, this one was one of those skins that's kind of hard not to put in the top 3, but there were some that I found better in my opinion. But I love bees, the Bee Swarm Simulator on Roblox, and Bite is one of my top 3 favorite characters inside of Tower Heroes. So definitely hard to not put this one in the top 3, but had to put it within the near top 5. This is level 4 right here, and actually has a little bee icon on the screen. Super, super cute right there. And then at level 5, it just looks like, I don't know, just like a regular Bite with the face, but then it has different things on the screen, which is super cool. One of the details that I love about this one is the fact that it's actually like, it's not a hexagon. I'm going blank on the name. Not a pentagon either, I don't believe. Hexagon, that's what it was. I was trying to think of this earlier too. I finally thought of it. But anyway, we also have this like honey drop on there. That is super cool for like the stinger that we have. I guess it's actually in the shape of a stinger too. I think they're going for the honey drop right there. But anyway, just a super neat skin as well. I do think that they pulled this one off super, super well. All right, we're fixing to get into the top 5 best Mimic skins inside of Tower Heroes. But before we do, I just wanted to let you know, if nobody's told you yet today, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved by both Jesus and by me. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give it a like. Even consider subscribing to the channel. We've just hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. You can go and you can check out also our Roblox fan group. The link for that is going to be down in the description below, or at this card right here. We actually have some new stuff that's going to be happening within the channel on September 1st, and we also have a bit of new merch coming as well on that day, so you can go and check that out. It's only going to be 7 Robux as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get back into the Mimic skin rankings for today's video. Number 5, the Yolk Slime King. Okay, I get it. This skin gets a lot of backlash. I don't understand why people don't like this one, probably why I don't understand understand why people like the Wiki Mimic, but that's okay. I absolutely adore this skin. I would even go as far to say it is the best, or at least my favorite skin inside of the game for a Slime King. It is just super cool. It just makes sense. In my mind, it makes sense to have this as a egg yolk inside of the game when it's Easter time, or even when it's not. This skin can kind of go all year round as well. I usually just use it during the Easter time, but I wanted this Mimic for about 3 years. Finally got it this year at 2024. Super excited about that. It's even got the egg on the top of the chair or the throne, and also on his scepter. This is a quick look at the little slime that it spawns to. It'd be nice if they changed color, or like the blue ones for the last level, and then the fire ones would be orange as well. But with that being said, top 5, it starts out here with the Yolk Slime King. Number 4, Angel Voca, and again another shout out to Pokemon Head 2 for allowing me to use this skin in the video. And my goodness, this is another favorite overall tower skin for Voca. I absolutely love the way this one turned out. There's no big animations really with it, which sometimes I like, sometimes I don't, but it's literally an angel. I personally am a Christian, so this is amazing. I love this skin. Just makes perfect sense. It looks great on Voca. She looks great with the blonde hair, and as well as we got the halo and the glowing wings as well. It just looks amazing. They could not have done much better with this skin. She even smiles at the very end at level 5. So with that being said, level 5, or sorry, not level 5, this skin for Voca, the Angel Voca, is in the top 4. Would have made more sense if it was during the Christmas event, personally, I think, but they put it during the Halloween event last year, so sadly I don't have it, but maybe a little bad trading someday, I don't know. Number 3, Crab/Crab Rave. Another shout out to Ado. I forgot all the numbers. I think it's 1115, I believe. And my goodness, this actually was my number 1 skin inside of the game, but then a couple of them, I was going over the list again, and a couple ones overtook it. So this is number 3 for the best skin mimic skins in the game. And I don't know how you could not love this skin. I know probably some of you were thinking, well, if the Wiki skin doesn't make sense, this one doesn't either. And you're right, this one doesn't entirely make sense why it's in the game, but I love that it's in the game. At least I know this came from a very popular meme. It was actually pretty clean, and this is not a creepy skin whatsoever. In fact, it's very cute. I am a big music person as well, so I love the fact that they added another thing in here for Spectre. But with that being said, let's go into the number 2. Number 2, Snow Cones for Lemonade Cat. Another shout out to my friend Pokemon 2. He helped me a lot with this video, so thank you so much, my friend, for allowing me to share, or for you sharing your skins for this video. And oh my goodness, I love Christmas. You know that about me, guys, if you've been around here for just about any length of time. I'm saying it about every video now, especially the closer and closer we get to the end of the year. But look at this skin. How festive is this? This one and the next skin, which is a Christmas skin, they are super festive. I would even say that they are the most festive of every one of the festive skins inside the game for Christmas. Just look at this. They could have just kept the igloo at the very end and made it more like a winter skin, but that snowman just puts another bow on the cake, or not bow, what am I saying? Cherry on top for the cake. So another skin that I absolutely love and hope to get this Christmas season. And last but definitely not least, we have another skin from Henry Gamer 2020 here. Told you he and Pokemon have the most skins out of this video. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be able and review these skins. It is the Present Child skin, and this one and the Snow Cones were up for debate between who was first, but I just personally think that this one just surpasses it just a little bit more in my opinion. Super festive skins. Dumpster Child literally turns into an ornament. He has special effects when he blows out on enemies. Just a super fun and festive skin. He actually has sound effects for this one as well. It actually sounds like sleigh bells when he's blowing it onto the enemies. So I just find that super cool in my opinion. And I, again, can't wait to hopefully grind for this one. This one comes from the present Mimic, so hopefully there will be a greater chance to be able to get this Mimic versus the Christmas Mimic, which is only available for 2 days. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite Mimic skins are. If you want to do a whole list, let me know down in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear it.